could feel it. I could feel myself going towards truth, going towards greatness, going towards creation. I believe that.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the KoKo Show. Thank you very much for joining me on this rainy Tuesday. Actually, it's Thursday, or in your area, it may be a wee bit different. So, guys, enjoy this show. We're going to be talking about all sorts of weird things. So keep your ear balls open. All right, guys. Does that sound weird? Ear balls? Great. All right, guys. See you on the other side. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the KoKo Show. I believe that to be great, one has to be great. You must be a great human. You must be able to help the universe around you, whatever that may mean, and of course, given your knowledge of the situation. I believe that humans, all we want to do is spread the love naturally. I believe it is our true calling, and of course, our 2-million-year-old brain, our instinctual, selfish needs sometimes crawl up and try to take hold of those reins. So I want to talk about something today, alright? I want to talk about something. I want to talk about fear. I want to talk about fear and its counterpart, faith. And what does that mean? How can we understand these two paths of life? Because ultimately, they are paths, right? Do you want fear to be in the driver's seat? Do you want it to be making all the decisions? Do you want fear to be making those instant gratification, do you want to run away? I mean, fear, when fear gets in the driver's seat, it drives crazy. It doesn't know where the fuck it's going all over the place. But man, I tell you what, when you have faith, and you got a mission-driven, a faith-driven mission, when you have one of those, you're unstoppable. You can go and you can go and you can go, and you don't have to stop. You don't have to get caught in a loop. You can just go. It's a beautiful thing, really. It's a beautiful thing. So here we are. Upon this beautiful earth. Here we reside, looking up into the cosmos, trying to grasp the greatness of the question, how and why, and where does it go from here? These grand questions with even grand answers, if it is possible to even go into the direction of truth. How do we get to truth? How does one approach this understanding? We reside within these walls. Yeah. Ooh, baby. How do we get greatness? How do we create That is the ultimate question, isn't it? How do we find purpose? How do we touch that truth? Where do we go? How do we see the world? It is our choice, isn't it? What I have found helpful is I try to place a new understanding, of the universe. Really, truly, I need a new understanding of the whole thing. I mean, I was so obscured by egocentric, selfish needs of the past that I just, I had no idea how to, travel through this universe. I was just bumping into things, and crashing into other things, and, just living that low trudge life, that is just really not worth living. And of course, that is non-truth. That is fear. That is living a life of fear, rather. And I'm still trying to contemplate it. I have no idea at all about anything, really. I'm just a guy talking to you guys in my podcast. I'm making a podcast because I'm an 8-year-old. And someone told me to follow my dreams. Although, when I was 8 years old, I think I wanted to be a movie director, which is something I'm working on. This film, this silo selfie film. It's been interesting working on it, I mean, how it came to be. And now I look back and it's like, oh my God, what a gift to even be able to film it in the location that I did, I mean, what a gift. And now I'm sitting on this incredible footage, editing it slowlier than maybe I should be. I should be cranking it out, but I'm excited. I'm about to do a voiceover. Very excited. So we'll see where this rabbit hole goes. It's super interesting. It's super fun. It's very gratifying, because you're leaving an incredible story for humanity, right? And you're trying to spread this beautiful message of divinity, of truth, of light, of God, if you will. So, that is all I'm trying to do, is be a good humanoid. I am trying to be a good humanoid of the Cyberdyne system. Robot. What do you guys think of my robot voice? Is it weird? So, my goal is one of my goals, I guess, that's what they want to put it, eventually I would like to go all the way to animation, because, of course, with animation you have strict control of everything, through a much bigger visual storytelling ability. And so that's where I want to go. That's where I need to go. That's, again, where truth lies, is within that medium. And so it's like, how do I go from not knowing how to make movies, right, which is where I was initially started, to where I am today, which isn't too much more growth. I mean, I could have been way more involved, I guess, but I don't know. How does one get to the? How is it possible to get to the most viewers, right? Isn't that the most important thing? To be seen by massive numbers. Maybe we relate, we be totally honest through truth, through entertainment value, through what? What is it? How does one connect with the masses? Is it empathy? Entropy? Empathy. Oh, there we go. Empathy. I like that. Right? And maybe that's what it is to have this connection, this we plug into the system where we can upload our emotions to this emotional cloud and spread the goodness, the truth, the light. I don't know, guys. I don't know anything. But I think that's it. Right? To find that truth and to hone in on it with, as a heat-guided missile would.
And, just go for it. Hey, man, you only got, like, the one life. You better, I'm just talking about me. Look, man, I gotta make the best I can with what I got and the tools that I have. Luckily, the tools are amazing. Absolutely amazing. I had no idea. I had no idea you could have such an amazing toolbox nowadays for very, very low barrier to entry. And these podcasts are, like, totally free. Audiobooks totally free. I know I talked about this in another podcast, but god damn, shit is great. Surprised not more people are taking advantage of it. Really. I mean, my gosh. And also, one of my goals, of course, is to be a comedian. How do I go from someone who, makes people laugh in conversation, but not, I went on stage once and it was not funny, and there was like a light in my face, and it was like a bunch of people. I could see their silhouette. They were just staring at me, and it was like a funnel of just incredible demoralization. although what it was, right, was expectation. It was like they were totally open. And when I started sucking, of course, it kind of ruined it. But how can I make people laugh? Is it, I can look at them. Now I'm really good with picking things out of the environment and commenting on them. Maybe I could play with the audience. Maybe that would be the best way to approach it. I do know I need to really get on stage. I gotta figure that whole paradigm out. Just go online, I guess, find some stages and get on there and really just, massive action, of course, which Grant Cardone always talks about. It's super important. I mean, you get nowhere without taking a step, right? But if you build up enough of these steps, I see you can actually go really far into some of this stuff. It's great. Living on a daily basis, limiting or really, just abstaining from things that just do you no good, right? Whether it be internal or external, right? Environment is so key. So key. Man, I was just around a lot of people who are very lost, and I guess I became lost as well. I thought it was my identity because of that, and of course that's not true, right? That's not truth. That's not light, right? It's a fear-based system. So that's what we all just want to avoid. We just want to avoid the fear. The fear. We must avoid the fear. Because the fear does us no good. No good indeed. Maybe we should just be fluid. Like a fluid light. A fluid beam of movement, of energy, a positive exudement of bliss. Yeah. I fucking love it. I love the voice. I love changing the tone. What can we evoke? How do we get to it? Do we lower our voice, or do we heighten it up? Do we go high? Woo, 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 woo. Man, that's loud. Oh, I don't know how I feel about it, to be quite honest with you. Do we get you a more Scottish accent? More Scottish? I love Scotland. Welsh is really weird. No, that's not a Welsh. I don't know what that is quite. You can be a very posh Londoner. I was actually able to fool a lady from Great Britain. Now she was like, you sound very posh. My gosh. Or you could be Cockney. What's up, mate? How are you? How are you doing tonight? You can go in so many different directions, and that's what I love about voice acting, voice mimicry, and just trying to be like someone. How do you portray an individual? How do you portray a situation? How does this work? How can we grab the attention of someone or show someone else a way through? How does this work? I don't know. love, love, love-based thinking can bring us closer to truth. For sure. For sure. All right, people. I think I've been talking enough. 288 seconds. Down on the clock. Super excited. Remember Pauly Shore? What's up, dude? What's up? No. He was like Weasel. You know? Or what did he do? Weasel, bruh. I was like, is Pauly Shore gay? Is he gay? No, he's just weird. You know? Everyone came to that conclusion. You know, I was privileged and honored to, privileged, I guess is the better word, but to see the Pauly Shore live in person. I was able to shake his hand and look him in the eye and be like, bro, you're my fucking hero, dude. I fucking loved ya. I loved ya when I was a wee little kid. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Well, guys, 306 seconds. If you stuck with me at 3:07, you win $500,000. You win. I mean, not from me. I mean, you win if you take certain actions through the paradigm, right? It's just a puzzle, and if you can take actions, you can get anything you want. Apparently, you know. Now, my life has gotten better personally. Financially, not doing so well. That's not bad. Creatively, though, it's been off the charts. So we will continue with that segment. Again, join me next week for an all-new episode in which we will be discussing what in our childhood made us who we are. What happened? How did we depict it? And where do we go from here? Guys, thanks again for joining me. Again, I am not a psychologist at all. I have no training in psychology, like formal. I'm just really fucked up. I'm really messed up in the head. And so, I'm on this ever-growing quest to get better. Maybe you feel the same way. I don't know. But it has been a pleasure speaking to you. Ooh. Anyway, I know that's weird. That's weird. I know. It's like a bird having an orgasm. You know, like what does that sound like? Because their chirping sounds similar. You know, their chirping definitely sounds similar. So, I mean, I guess it depends how you think about it. Is it like a higher pitched sound? Is it a quicker frequency sound? Like what is a bird having an orgasm? Oh, you know what, guys? We have gone too far down this rabbit hole. We're going to go ahead and pull back. And again, tune in next week, ladies and gentlemen. It will be fun.